My name's Amy Risk-Richardson, and I work with Everactive Schools. So we are a national charity, and most of our work is done in Alberta. I was really interested in going through the process and the tools that were available. I've taken a look at the hub in the past, and the tools have always been interesting, but just to have an experienced facilitator lead us through it, I was really intrigued by moving through that process with our community. So I was trying to think back exactly when that first connection happened, and I knew that Molly was back in town working on an initiative, so right away I was intrigued just because of that past relationship. And then I did receive an invite to the What Matters to Hatters committee, and I believe that's when I first became aware of it, and then Molly and I were able to have a sit down together. I really was interested in the work that had already been done in the rural communities. So I was excited about Medicine Hat being a pilot for an urban center, and really working with the group to be able to kind of modify what strategies we would use in an urban setting. We have a really strong team around the table. There's lots of trust in the room, so many of us have worked on different collaborative engagements in the past. I think one area that we're all really excited about is moving forward with this process is just having that continuity of the facilitation and the additional tools and supports is really going to help us continue the work and keep it going. So I think the approach this time and working with the tools and the process that's in place is really helping us keep momentum moving forward. I think it's always really neat to have the different stakeholders around the table. Everyone brings like such a different lens to things. You know, from the big picture strategic thinkers to more of those action-focused individuals. I think working together in this initiative is really just strengthening all of those partnerships. I know that I've had different engagements outside of the committee, and I think a lot of it is due to the trust that continues to be built through this initiative, and all of us kind of keeping in mind the priorities and how we can implement some action into the community even outside of the work that we're doing as a group. So again, having like those different thinkers, whether it's strategic or more action focused, I think that's helpful to have those different points of view. We're lucky that we have some people who really have an understanding of like the municipality and how different processes work, permits and plans and things like that maybe not everyone would think of. The policy angle as well. So I think just all those pieces work well together. As we've identified our priority areas, now we're starting to develop those working groups, and the working groups will now pull in kind of key individuals that we think can help support moving the actions forward, and also ensuring that we're not duplicating any efforts that are happening. We'll start to engage different stakeholders through that process.